What up, everybody? How's it going? Doug Coleman here, the Robust One. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. I have to say, I don't know if you guys follow Extra Life like I do. I am like all over the place on this thing. I'm pretty sure you don't because, wow, I'm at an angle. That's what's going on. Hey, that's better. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. But I don't know if you guys keep up with Extra Life like I do. I'm always excited about it. Again, I'm doing it again this year. So I'm always excited to see when they make new announcements about different things. They've been adding more and more every year. If you guys are a member of my Discord channel, if you're not a member of the Discord channel, just type in !Discord, and you can see a link there that will take you to my Discord channel. And I'm always there all the time. Most of the time I work from home, so I get to chat with you guys. Anyway, so they announced this year's milestones to hit. $75 you unlock the Extra Life decal. At $200 you unlock the Extra Life shirt, which the shirt looks really good this year. I do have to say that. Let me move this over here so I can show it. Hope I'm on the right screen. Let's go here. There it is. You can see the shirt is actually really cool. I like this. I even like the. I really like the decal this year too. For $500 raised, you get you get a silver medal. For gold, for 1,000 raised, you get the gold. And for $10,000 raised, which I'm about $2,000 away from, you get that one. You get this $10,000 raised coin, challenge coin, so to speak. But the things that I'm kind of excited about is these things I'm seeing. Check this out. So not only am I excited about all of this, but during April, they will be giving this really nice dice tower away, basically for anybody who raises $100 during April. So I really want to kind of get to that. This new backpack, which is just, I mean, it's Mandalorian. I know Heidi's gonna steal it from me if we get it. So they are also doing a years of service thing, a new hoodie, an Extra Life hoodie, which they haven't shown off yet, or haven't, I guess, completed yet, or they're getting more information on it. But a new hoodie and plushies. So I mean, there's a lot of cool things this year that they're doing for people who raise money for their streams. I'm really excited about it. We have no information on the sling bag. We have no information on the hoodie, and we have no information on the plushie. And we have no information on the years of lifetime service reward. That's becoming in the future. But that's really cool. I'm really excited to see all these new things they're adding. So that's really exciting. I hope you guys join me on the adventure this year. I'm going to be shooting for $2,000 this year. My goal this year will get me, and I've already got it approved, will get me a tattoo, an Extra Life logo, somewhere on my body. I just gotta figure out where. And I'm really kind of excited about it. I'm also really nervous about it because one, it's a tattoo. It's my first time ever getting a tattoo. And two, I am really scared of pain. So the fact that I have agreed to do this is kind of frightening me. Sorry, Apollo just walked by me. I want to make sure he's cool. He's copacetic. Yeah, he's had a rough day today. He does not like thunder at all. And so this morning, we get woken up by thunder really loud, and he's like standing by himself, freaking out a little bit. And then today, every time I have my window open because it's kind of warm in here today. I had my window open a little bit. Every time, and he loves going out to the window, looking at the window, looking at the birds, calling the birds like he likes to do. Every time he jumped into the window, I swear to God, we would have a loud peal of thunder and like really super close and scare the daylights out of him. And it happened to him twice today. So he is having a rough day. But Yeah, it's unfortunate, but he's doing good. He actually used his bed for the first time in a while. So that's kind of interesting. Excuse me, but yeah, that's a lot of cool things happening. Excuse me, happening in Extra Life. So I'm really kind of excited about it. Excited about all the cool things that we're going to be seeing come from Extra Life. And this adventure is always awesome. And plus, it's for kids, dude. I mean, you're raising money for kids. 100% of the money you donate today or whenever will go directly to the MU Women and Children, the MU Children's Hospital here in Columbia, Missouri. That's what I love most. I've been doing this for like 10 years. So I don't show it as 10 years. I've been doing this for a long time, but I did it under different accounts. I'm really excited about this. So let's keep doing this. All right, so I'm trying to get Avowed going. Oh, I forgot to add that there. Let me do that. Video mode. Gaming. What are you guys doing today? How is everybody out there today? I hope you all had a great day. I had a pretty good day, honestly. Excuse me. Gaming source. I had a pretty good day. I had a lot. I got a lot done today. I tried out a couple new things that I've been working on. Got one website finished up, and the other one is in a good first draft. Actually, both of them are in first drafts, so I'm excited about that. We'll see how that comes out. Tomorrow I do have a meeting with one of my clients, one of the clients that I sent that first draft to, coming up Thursday. So kind of excited about that. See, hopefully they like what they're seeing, and don't yell at me too bad. But let's see here. So right now the game is loading. I mean, what is with these shaders in all these games just mucking everything up? I mean, it is horrible lately. Okay, something's going on. I gotta fix my green screen back there. Apparently, Heidi is off today. By the way, Heidi's birthday was awesome. It was yesterday. By the way, there's an ad coming in about 2 minutes, so that's going to start here in a little bit. So hopefully by that time, when you come back from the ads, I will actually be up and playing. But I do thank you guys for sticking around through the ads. It's one of the ways you can support me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate everything about you guys. I don't care what everybody else says, honestly. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the Discord channel just in case somebody wants to swing by and say hello. You never know what's gonna happen today, guys. Never know when that's gonna happen. Heidi's birthday was yesterday. She's turned 29. She went out to a nice dinner at Texas Roadhouse. I didn't do anything to embarrass her, other than being me. We went out to Texas Roadhouse. We did a little bit of cheeky retail therapy. We went to Old Navy. She got some new jeans. Checked out this new store that opened up called Home Goods. And then just basically came home. New Vegas. Okay. This is going to bother me until I fix it. Let me fix this real quick a little bit more. Oh, I can't. This game uses an autosave function, okay? Gamma correction, let's make this brighter. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the UI text size a little bit. Ooh, that's way too. Welcome back from ads, guys. That'll work. Third person view. I'm gonna leave it at first person for now. Character subtitles on, subtitle subtext. Leave everything else alone. Crouch mode is toggle. Sprint is toggle. Let's do sprint. Press and hold. Incoming attack warnings, flinches. Right. That.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick my character. Sorry about all those. I thought I was already back from the ad break, and then I started the ad break. Sorry about that. Those are weird-ass scarves. I'm not really digging any of these beasts. What's this do? Who hail from the Adrian Empire, one of the world's major component powers. A male or female elf, or a male or female. I'm gonna stick with skin tone, darker. Wow, there's a lot of good customization. Base preset. Godlike feature. NPCs react to your godlike. Okay, so these weird scars is godlike. I am Groot. So you have to have. Yes? No. Okay, so I can have it without godlike features. Honestly, that looks kind of interesting. Kind of big. I'm kind of digging this. It looks like, you know, it looks like I'm a giant walking tree. I'm an int! Yes! Let's do this. Okay. Hair. I guess it really doesn't matter now. Yes, it does. I don't like to rotate the camera. I keep going back. I like the Viking. I have a Viking thing going lately, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with this. I'm digging it. We should get a true people. Facial hair. Can't really see my eyes, so this doesn't matter. Make any of this out. Okay, so Arcane Scholar, your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. After graduating with honors from Dragonall Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people have learned. It sounds like a little bit more like me in general. I'm gonna stick with this. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and insensitive manner earned your neighbor's suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to the high ground, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from a back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a print of perception. So this is more like a bard, maybe? Wizard? Noble scion. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and your succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy, and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. Vanguard scout, born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in courts, and your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside the throne room. War hero, you've distinguished yourself in the field of fighting battle. Let me reread that. You distinguished yourself on the field of battle fighting a violent Skanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial powers. Let's do the Arcane Scholar. Okay. Oh, that's not help. Okay, so I have attribute points. I have no points to spend. I have a lot of intellect. I have some might. Math. Alright, perception, sensibility, as well as instinct item. Okay, so I'm going to focus on spell casting with this character and maybe some ranged hits. Go ahead and
Lose pen! Silmes mitu!
Huethi silmes mitu.
Then! Silmes mitu! Lose pen!
Identifier he, she, they. Display identifier and player character sheet. Display godlike hair features in game. Your name. What shall my name be? Oh. That is... Okay, it just struck me beside the face as being really freaking gorgeous.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
They never lower the sails when the wind got bad like that? Ecosystem of living lands produces beetles of great size, adaptability, and aggression. Most build nests in vacant spaces and aggressively defend. Others venture out to hunt anything or anyone smaller than themselves. Well, that sounds like a good time.
Envoy, over here.
You're alive! Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Take more than a shipwreck to kill me. We make it out of this alive. My question. I'm impressed with the dragons.
We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you.
At my near death. Thank you for saving me. Who are you again?
The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Adiran Fleet. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Right.
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
I didn't realize it was very great.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
9% investigate.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
They're not a blackguard. They're not a blackguard in Oria. They can send her away. We'll do what we can for them. Let's go. We need to move fast. Don't slow me down. Which way to the fort? Follow me and we'll get through this together.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that dagger. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived. For all the good it does.
You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped pressing left alt. Okay. Armor and clothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Usually equip your main touch weapon, main hand, and offhand loadout. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing that, or hidden, or transmogrified by pressing. All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage, and additional reduction, which subtracts a raw number from incoming damage. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings at any given time. Okay, this is normal stuff.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Very quickly, a high critical chance, however, they deal more damage than none. They also have very low block distance. Oh, damn it. Okay. Can't break that one. Break that.
Ah, well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
The words etched into the wood would be, "Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nimnock to the end." Oh, wow. Okay, I was just checking to see if there's anything in the boat, but nothing I can see. You can't really get to the boat. There's 2 dead bodies. How's it going? Nice to see you too. How you been? Aw, thank you for the bit. That is awesome. Thank you. How are you doing? I appreciate that. Dragon's Lair has been awesome. I love my time that I've been there so far. It's been one of the greatest, one of the best networking experiences I've had, so definitely happy to be a part of it. I'm glad to have you a part of it too. Okay, so I can't stab the rat. I'm doing great, man. Just had a great day planning Blaine, how are you? I am doing fantastic. I had a good day at work. Got a lot of stuff accomplished. Made a pretty nice website. A couple websites. Now I'm finally getting to play some of this, Avowed I've been wanting to. I'm in a very good mood. I am absolutely fantastic. Awesome. What are you eating tonight? Aw, 5 more bits. Thank you so much.
Lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
Oh. What is going on here? Holy crap, this game is nice.
Sarah shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols?
Didn't drop anything.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
He's just in the mood to watch someone stream all day. Nice. Well, I appreciate you picking me. I'm honored.
Tripwire.
There we go.
Oh, I am a huge fucking nerd. That's right, I'm a huge fucking nerd. I like lots of books and computers, cause I am a huge fucking nerd.
How many of these damn things are there?
What's up, Rapture? How you doing, buddy? Playing my secondary theme song.
Springberry's good. Those should rally us.
Phasmophobia, huh? Nice. That's a game I've kind of had my eye on for a while. I don't know if I have enough friends that would want to play it with me. Oh, so someone convinced you to play that game, but you're not going to buy Enshrouded. Okay. Okay. You like... What's in there? Oh, okay. No. Sorry to leave you back there, Garrick. Alright, let's go.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
I does either. Interactive notes. Godan Dag? Lowell visited the third time this week. It comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Ask for an ungent that will repel them. I've inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites, abrasions from scratching getting worse. Sibling brought in by Emmerich and Gladdenfall. Found her unconscious near an empty bottle of sleeping drug. Administrated emetic. Once she felt well enough to talk, she complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Miss Winsdag, 5. Beorden showing signs of malnourishment. Refuses food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adira starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night? I don't have a torch. Yeah, that's really nice. Alright,
What's that on their face? These used to be nice quarters.
Sidman's log, first entry. 8 mid-spring. It's over for Farron. They've caught him. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore, poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Vinterbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, he's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Sibling is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Aelfhart heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Glenfath. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Edmund's log. 12 mid-spring. Frigate arrived from High Crown. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it on to Paradis. The manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone eating slowly, avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. What does that mean, I wonder?
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Did anybody else? You hear that voice? Wait, where'd you go? Where the hell are you? Did you hear the voice? Eric! Pillars of Eternity. Adria is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora. In the shape of iconic pillars, we cherish Adra. Build our temples around it. Study its potential as an energy source, but Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you are, who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Provide a weird place to live. All these people died killing each other. Where's all their weapons?
Somebody got dragged somewhere. Must be a secret room. Careful. Look out!
Invaders in the garden.
On it. Is this what they were like? I don't understand. How could our own people sink to this?
Hell? Blood stains the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that seemed to correspond to the cages nearby. Herein those convicted. Fisk laying traps. Door to 4 plotting to detonate the gunpowder barrel. Woadbine, subversive activities. Beckett thinking thoughts of my wife. Riordan stabbed Emmerich. Elrith. Aelfhart stole my apple. Lowell cursing me with his eyes. Hold until death. Oh my god. What the hell? Left to indicate status was in the hidden port. Stun while they connect to suits of armor. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing on my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
There, look at that grandma.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got. Ooh, that's badass. Oh, fuck, another two. Another one, damn it! Go back and heal yourself.
Hey, fighting in this game is visceral. Awesome.
Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Whew. Fighting is really interesting in this game. Let's see what's up here. Those things can actually crawl. I mean, field weapons. That's surprising you are. Excuse me.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles. Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Potion. Certain bears can burst some spells, unique weapons.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! About time. Oh, gods! Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Will you shut up or should I make you? Calm down. I've been through enough today. Drug, if I knew which god blessed me, I'd ask them. Enough about me. Why are you locked?
Because the soldiers put me here. And now, am I getting out or not?
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Almost finished.
One less Adherent ship, as far as I'm concerned. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I had nothing to do with that. Can you give me the benefit of the doubt? If my people have set up checkpoints for a reason, Paradise can't be that bad. Enough. We have to get off this island. No.
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
The soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me here to investigate? Talking before to hope that's not your alibi. Wait. So our own men did sink our ship? Do the soldiers have the...
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
All this from your cell, did you?
I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Storm made them go mad? Hang on. You said their faces changed. Man faces look normal. How did you know it was a cannon fire, not thunder? Why would they put a soldier?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Let's hear her out before we...
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
You'd hope 2 Adrians after all that? Talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all 3 of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Don't worry, I believe you. I want you to help. I don't know if you're guilty or innocent. I don't care. Go find that key.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Yeah. Yeah.
Real cucumber. Cabbage. Okay. Interrogation log. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northridge. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to a holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told Gore to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations have been nonetheless been eaten. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods, refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to the Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, she told the interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding. Got a robe. A wicked looking robe. I'm gonna go do something first. Kicking myself for not going over this. There's a boat. Right to the head.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
I don't have to worry about ammo. That's
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Fine. She's out. Now we should move. We gotta burn through those brambles. Nice work. Adheran soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this. To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else?
Swing quickly, developing moderate damage output. However, they deal low stun and have very low blocking, incurring a high stamina cost.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Stay in the tall grass and get a drop on them. Shite! Fine. We'll do this the hard way. More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Character screen shows your stats. From this screen, you can view attributes and their related bonuses. And you can increase your attributes by spending attribute points granted by leveling up. Attribute bonuses will cap after a certain point. Alright, you can also reset with F. On the right side of the screen is a comprehensive summary of your character statistics, including background, level, damage reduction granted by armor, critical hit chance of your equipped weapons, active stats. Ugh. All right. 1 point. Excuse me. Oh, ability tree fighter. Fighter ability tree focuses on overwhelming combat force. It contains ability tailored, dealing high damage with axes, maces, and two-handed melee weapons. It also includes abilities that help with stamina management and crowd control. Wizard. The wizard ability tree focuses heavily on spellcasting. It contains tailored towards wands, grimoires, elemental effects, and essence management. Of note, Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability that unlocks the ability to cast higher level spells contained in Grimoire. Investing ability points in Grimoire Mastery allows you to permanently unlock those high level spells even without a Grimoire tab equipped, adding them to your. Minor missile. Takes 3 magic to an enemy dealing large amounts of damage in front. You level up, you are rewarded ability points that can be spent to purchase upgrade abilities. Cast abilities. Oh, I do have ability points. Okay. Ideal for rangers who fail range. Do that. Water effect is an effect.
Yeah.
Probably do better with that Grimoire. Hope there's a fire spell in there to make quick work of the brambles.
Inventory.
Those look dry. Damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Mother's Fury in the book.
Seek!
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Seek!
Now you've done
left.
it! On the right!
I gotta stop doing that.
Unseek!
Second one, it activates when you become anticipated and restores a portion of your health. You become incapacitated while second wind is on cooldown, you will die.
Unseek!
That's interesting. Nice.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
That was a pretty fun little battle, even though I sucked at it.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, sir? How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic.
I am exhausted.
Yeah.
That was a long day.
Yeah, those election days can be rough, I bet.
It's just...
They listen.
Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? What's I gonna do?
Looking at us.
Play
You
just
can't
a little
kill
while, I
me.
think.
No
I
one
don't
can
know
kill
yet.
me. I'll
Maybe an
swim
hour.
across the sea.
I knew it.
What are you playing now?
Whatever's on their
Avowed.
faces, it gets into
Oh,
their
Avowed?
heads.
Okay.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Now I get way scared of my face. Poor bastard, I didn't expect it like this. But must have blown through the outpost. Let's not assume anything. We don't know what we.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us? They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
The log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started it? Who killed the other soldiers? Is that you too? Can't understand us, can you?
Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
This is no mine. Like dark magic is work.
Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot!
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, fuck! Was not expecting that. Well, I wouldn't expect him to have that kind of range. Like, I'm getting away from him, and then he, like, closes the gap really quickly.
Can't keep taking hits like that.
Damn it! Oh, I died. Air run?
Now you've done it.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Dead Men Rolk. Yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawn Shore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vintbrand. Jim! How you doing, Jim? Also, a high blocking position of island. However, they swing very slowly and cluster. That was a fun little battle. Trying to get used to this stuff. I have to say, I'm kind of enjoying the magic. I am doing very well, my friend. I hope the youngin' gets to sleep pretty easily. Sorry, dude, just randomly laying here, totally bones. I just stole all your stuff and opened your sarcophagus. And it means to totally desert, just, you know, desecrate your tomb. That felt weird. I should have used that. Tab. Food. Okay, that's interesting. I like the little logos they showed on that. realize you were on fire.
Fire. Fire.
Always gotta like the secret areas, man. Notes on the goblet. Born from the field notes of Gaida Tendar, captain of the Adian Expedition Force. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I am no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands. The people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have deep relationship with Andra and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne, too. They should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land. I have never explored a corner of Ura that did not recognize the centrality of Birath to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all, but they can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing and baskets and pots, so many beautiful pots that only people who recognized and valued beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here, and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves towards the always towards the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones or potsherds I sift through, I cannot grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath the island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Weird that I can't grab it. Alright guys, my puppy needs to go potty. I need to go take her out. And then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, what? What was that about?
Oh no, I'm just saying okay. Okay.
See, I have progressed a little bit. I did play a little bit today, but mainly it was just to relax a little bit because I am pretty fucking. You guys wiped me out. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys completely wiped me out. I know. I just said like 3 seconds ago. I'm talking to them. Back off me, Jack. Wow. Go back to playing your game.
This is just a very intense part of the game. God damn it, Jay! That's a good question. I know his wife is really big in the game, so.
Like how tall? Like super tall? Over 6 foot?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I need better.
6.5. I was in a bush.
Yeah, you were in a bush that has a light with a tree with a light over here. Look at that.
That light over there is just a camera problem because they've got some kind of technology that messes with the camera. Now I provided proof with beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Oh, there is so much doubt, Jay. There are so
No
many
doubt.
shadows. More shadows than I've seen in this fucking picture. Oh my god.
This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You know, this is why people don't say they got abducted by an alien. All right? Because people like you don't believe them.
I thought it was assless chat.
All chat forever.
Oh, fuck.
My God. Doug. Why? Why?
I didn't know we had a gunpowder barrel on the back.
But I'll be all for it. I like playing the first time without any.
Let RMDs help us. Yeah, I'm completely lost now.
You're right here.
I gotta put a marker in. All right, everybody, I'm back. How's it going? Can't blow that up. Destroy all the vehicle pottery, yay!
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Ardra spoke to him.
Specifically? People can have spirits, can't they? People can have spiritual experiences near Ardra.
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
Never happened.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Burned lady, okay.
Boat!
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
We took a chance.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
It's neither curse nor illness. The first step is to identify the cause. This will be the diffuse curse. Knowing my luck, it's bound to.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
The name for the Hollowborn crisis. Some believe the death of Saint Wadrin precipitated 15 years of soulless newborns in the Direwood. Others believe the crisis had nothing to do with Wadrin and persecution of his worshippers obscured a darker motive.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me. Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency, but you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
What will you do after this? That's Adrian diplomacy for you. Wink. Yeah, let's do that.
I don't push her luck.
Anything I should know about Paradise?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. All right?
Do all the locals dislike Adrian?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place. Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
I have a feeling we should be thanking the gods.
Your mysterious patron, right. Do you reckon you're a godlike of... it doesn't matter. We're alive.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Anything I should look out for in Paradise?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Goodbye, Garrick. And good.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
You know, if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
You want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy? My name's Tal Alf. What was about good riddance?
Ugh, shit.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Handsome, regal, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
How can I raise an eyebrow? I have a message delivered from the Emperor. Who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Left town at the same time?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Sounds like I'll have to find the ambassador then.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Excellent. You'd be the brawn to my brain.
See, Cynric, I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
That should be who needed it. Let's go, Kai.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Kai is a seasoned soldier, mercenary from the Raituin Empire, restless but affable. His wandering has led him to the Living Lands in search of peace he has yet to find. As an experienced, battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Fire and R. Fire. Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. Firestarter. Order Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
The companion ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companion. When your companions level up, they will be able to spend companion points to their purchase upgrade ability. Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one thing. Hello, Apollo. Hi, everybody. This is Apollo. He's being especially nosy tonight.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Oh, nice.
Pogrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Why doesn't the Clavager put a stop to it?
What are you looking? Piss off.
I thought you were a girl. Okay.
Watch where you're going. Wouldn't get lost.
Here was another.
Protect that pretty fade.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much.
See where's.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
What would you have for sale? Oh, she sells armor. Treasure map. I'll be looking at these later.
What harm could some new armor do? Look good and stay alive.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I don't know what Dagerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item. and that does still mean something.
Take it you and Daguerre don't belong?
Oh, that's no mystery. My
Ah.
ex-wife is nothing if not direct.
You obviously did something to make her angry.
That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks I threw away something important. And I say I didn't!
Let's see what you have to say. More relevance. Oh, there's a grenade! Okay. Cool.
Thanks for taking Kai off my hands. Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind. I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
There's something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Surely there's an address registry in the archives you can consult?
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on. What Zarbs? Major.
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Let's see what we can do about the Zerps.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Yeah, you'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Shop's closed. But you already knew that.
Press back.
I've come in.
Map shows topographical region. Maps of the region of living lands and their settlements. Exploring the living lands will gradually fill in your map and more geographic detail in the areas you traverse. It'll mark points of interest like quests, stores, area transitions, party camps, fast travel beacons on your map. You can fast travel directly to fast travel beacons and party camps by interacting with their icons on the map. Track quest objectives will be marked on the map with that icon. Untracked quests will also be marked with it. Okay. All the way over there? Jesus.
Come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Stranglehold. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Test your metal. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself whether you're a Paradisian native or a Adrian newcomer or anyone else. You are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want to be my next one. Test my theory. That Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground and only once. Come to the top of Magran's Assai. Which means.
Very good. I will remember. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just
Oh, fun. Fully restored health. Party camps, you can speak to companions, upgrade armor, enchant gear, cook, store extra items in party stash, and collect god tokens.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I'm an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor often turns to me with questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
Hardly. I like to compliment my research with experience.
The Living Lands won't disappoint in that regard. Though the experiences on offer here had been the end of plenty of intrepid sorts. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands.
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge. I'd rather not talk. I'd rather talk about why you're helping me. Why would anyone think there's a punishment to be sent here?
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear. Why I'm here, to find a source and put it stop to it.
I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight. I'd heard the Living Lands was the laws of frontier, a little order and stability is needed. Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or the other. If they're the Emperor's pleasure, he sent me here, that's it. Everyone heard tales of Living Lands. I came for adventure. Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel it. Let's do that.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradis? Why is the soul plague called Dream Scourge? I've got questions about it. What can you tell me about Paradis?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradis or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
So deadly, why would anyone come here? The ultimate proving ground. Place to see what you make.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
Living Lands sound like a haven. Chaos and desperation. What is it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be, if you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Maybe you're changing things, is it? Is it the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growth like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
I got some questions about you.
My favorite subject.
When did you come to Paradis?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
You must have missed the amenities of a big city. Why did you leave?
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Wait for him to answer.
And I thought that Inquisitor was intimidating. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
You said a presence of Deadfire for the better part of a century. That must have been before you restyled yourself as the Royal Deadfire.
part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rawatai from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
This reality was different?
Yeah. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
What did you do?
I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
Just like fighting for Ratui so much, you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Let me guess, that wasn't any better?
He figured it out faster than I did. It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
Well, I'll leave, you're originally from...
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
Is it your exquisite skull ring?
I usually hear that from someone who's enjoyed the height or position to fully appreciate it. But I'll never turn down a compliment. As rare as we are in many parts of the world, it's nice to be appreciated as something other than a magnificent bruiser.
No, we have many...
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Weren't you a missionary?
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible... Should play sometime. I'll show you.
I've been to Reddit. I remember near constant once.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trencher?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Diversity builds strength.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rawatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rawatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
One of the most warlike and expansionist, reduced prosperity on the community of the empires.
It's been hard won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it.
Let's talk about Dawn Shore.
Sure. What's on your mind? Should I break out the booze? What do you want to know?
That's all. Good night, Kai.
We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
You can display, collect totems, fragments. Okay.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you on.
That's a unique weapon. Okay.
Boy.
That's a weapon or a piece of armor from the upgrade. Excuse me. Okay, so I have the pelt for this, but I don't have the ladder. Wow, awesome! Thank you for the raid! Rogue Phoenix with 10 followers. Thank you so much. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? We're just playing some little bit of Avowed. I haven't played it yet. I've been dying to play it. I am really excited about it. How you guys doing? Rogue, how was the game tonight, man? Balls, Rogue. North Assassin. Didn't realize I wasn't following you. Whoops. Get on it, North Assassin. Big Z, how's it going? Good to see you. Wow. Thank you all for coming in. Finally got our win. There you go. There you go. There you go. Brittany with the wieners. Yeah, we play after the ton of games we play. You know, honestly, I played a few games myself of Fortnite the other day, and I really couldn't get anywhere with people. I mean, we got, I think the highest we got was 4th, which is rare for us. I'm doing fantastic. I am just doing some playing some Avowed and having some great times. How you guys doing? Sounds like you guys finally won, so that's all that matters. And I'm over 600 followers. Holy crap! Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. Oh, by the way, these are all guys. Oh, by the way, I should be doing shout outs for everybody. Rogue Phoenix. If I spell it right, Foenix 8. What? Probably doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong?
You doing something wrong? Never.
That happens all the time.
Oh, okay.
Mostly when I hang out with you.
I know. I just make it cool.
What am I doing wrong?
Told you I don't have that time.
Oh, 86. I see what I'm doing wrong. There we go. There you go, Rogue. How you guys doing?
You said
Dude!
you're halfway to level 50, and then that's where that happened.
I said I'm level 25. Oh, you're like, oh, you're halfway there. I'm like, oh, I'm halfway there.
Whoa, living on a prayer. Shake my hand, we'll make
Hey, Dearman, good to see you. Thank you.
Whoa.
Living on a prayer.
Dude, Spray Brain, how you doing, man?
I meant to say take. Shush. Oh. Yeah, sure, shake my
There you go, Hellcat. You can clip it again.
Whoa.
You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you guys. I am doing fantastic. As for liking Rogue One. As for liking,
I'm in danger.
I am in danger. I am so much in danger right now. So far I'm liking Avowed. I'm just getting into the feel of it. I haven't figured out everything. It's amazing. Let's go vibing out like a boss. I'm trying to. All right, let's get back to the game a little bit. Oh, don't do this to me. Now the game is acting all wonky. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to bed? With the dude spray paint. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for everybody who's followed. I told Toxic that every time he added up, I was like, I love you, brother, but I am going to put you on mute and not watch you while you play this game because I've been dying to play. 604, there we go. By the way, actually, you know what? I didn't get a chance to do this. Let me introduce myself to all you newcomers. My name is Doug Coleman. I am the Robust One. I am a variety streamer. I play a little bit of everything. If you look at my past videos, I've been playing some Fortnite. I'll play. My favorite game right now is Enshrouded. I played Indiana Jones in the last the Great Circle, which I put all those videos on YouTube. I am also a charity streamer. I raise money for the Extra Life. Specifically, I play for the MU Children's Hospital here in Columbia, Missouri. We do raise money. I've been doing it for about 10 years now. I've raised about $8,000 in total. I'm really proud of it. As you can see over my shoulder over here, my hand there. You can see the shoulder here. I have a number. I have what, five medals there, and I actually just got this one the other day. I'm so proud of it. $500 raised. It gets you one of these. 1,000 gets you, in a year, gets you the gold one. I'm so proud of everything I do, and I couldn't do it without you guys. If you'd like to donate, we muting. If you'd like to donate, just type in exclamation point EL in the chat like that, and doing that will get you allow you to see the link that takes you to the Extra Life page where you can donate. 100% of the proceeds goes directly to the hospital. I don't see a dime of it. And this year, I have a lot of cool things that I'm trying to get. But if I get $2,000 this year, I will freaking get a tattoo. And I will, if the tattoo artist will let me, I will stream it live. I am not looking forward to this, but actually, I am loving this idea because it is absolutely fantastic. I'm taking a risk. I'm out of my comfort zone. It's going to be awesome. But thank you guys very much. I hope you guys have a great time. Thank you for stopping by. I do not have a single tattoo on my body. I do not. I actually years ago came up with an idea on Facebook. I actually created it where I was like, okay, I got to come up with all these nerdy tattoos. I've always wanted to get like one shoulder with like I really wanted like the rebel symbol, and then the left shoulder be my be the Empire symbol. That's always what I wanted. I mean, I've wanted that. I wanted to get like a Pit Boy. Yeah, there were so many different things I wanted. I only have 5. Wow, I don't have any. I'm scared enough of needles. But what if I get $2,000 this year? I am going to get a little Extra Life symbol tattooed on my body. I'm going to probably try to put it somewhere where I can show it off. My top of my arms right now are taken because I am diabetic, so I have a sensor on, and I have to put them on my arms. So I've got to figure out where I want to put it.
I can tell you where to put it.
I can tell you where to put it. By the way, that's Drogan in the chat.
Hello, people.
I actually used to work with him in real life. I feel bad for me every day that I did that.
Yep.
He's a good guy overall.
I made it fun.
I feel like I'm faint on getting a tattoo, but I want one. I feel like I'm gonna faint too.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
There's something over there. Something tells me I can't make that jump. I can make this jump. Apparently, I need to make a note to make sure I get crap. Hold on. Oh my god, there's a lot of bad guys here.
Go where?
Unseen.
What's the target?
That guy. Put that guy down. Had a good stream, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's good, dude. I like to hear that you're happy. Dude, I'm just happy to see you back streaming, man.
I'm sick.
Zarans. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Who's ready for more?
So excited, I want to load. What do you want to cry about?
Yeah.
Heather? Besides getting to hang out with me, I mean, that usually makes most women cry.
Yeah.
Fix your bridge, lady. Jeez. Can I shoot the bird? I want to shoot the bird. I want to shoot that bird! Ah!
This is the Hengen's place, or
Hi.
was. It's the Zarev's now.
Okay, give me a few more minutes and then I'll take you out. Gonna lurk while I watch my show. What show you watching, man?
I'm sick.
Yeah, that magic missile weapon, awesome. Leveled up. My cat is going crazy. Parks and Rec. That's a good show. I am watching the show. I'm addicted to a lot of shows, but the new show I'm addicted to right now is Severance, starring Adam Scott, who's in that. It's a really good show. Reacher. I need to watch that show. I love Reacher. I mean, I just seen the clips of it. I really need to see it. TM is me and my husband's. Damn you, dog. The longest relationship I've been smiling. That is congratulations on the 6-year anniversary. That is awesome. Congratulations. Yesterday was my wife's 29th birthday, so that's really exciting. My wife and I have been married. I'm going to get in so much trouble, but I think it's been 13 years. So it'll be 13 years in September. I don't remember what I just picked up. Okay, I have a cat going crazy and a dog staring me down, but I am going to continue playing it until I beat this part. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Take that. Dark. Enchanted. Okay. Common scale armor. There for now, though. Hello, what is going on? You're being a crazy cat today. Diana, get out from underneath my desk. Over here. You have a bed right there. I brought it up here so you would lay with me.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see?
This day and age is... Yeah, it is. Well, it's certainly not enchanted.
You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Oh, I got a shield! I get a shield!
Unseek!
This is in my final form, bro. I must have turned off my bits announcement. Thank you again for the bits, Heather. I appreciate that. You just you gotta communicate and you gotta find the right person. It happened again when I was heating up my soup tonight. I heard some scratching, and sure enough, the Zara were outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zarops usually bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm sitting at the table, the Zarp is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zarp and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has me scrambled in the head.
Anything juicy?
What do you mean by Zarp? What do you mean?
Well, Dehangan's
Lord
the only one who can
Abraxos,
make
how's it
sense
going,
of.
buddy?
We should talk to her.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I gotta do my character. Alright, character. We'll do more maximum essence. And then we'll go over here. We did not level up. I did. Godlike ability contains abilities innate to you as a godlike. Abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey. Will be different depending on the choices you make. Okay, we don't have that. So I'm gonna continue on Wizard. Armored Presence. Some Blades of Ice that... I like that idea. Let's do that. You guys are awesome. So much chatting going on. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. With stream, brother, I'm about to hit the hay. Dude, Big Z, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for following. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. High school sweethearts, that's awesome. 100 bits. Wow, thank you. That is awesome. Longest relationship I have ever been was 7.5 years. 7.5 years still is nothing to be ashamed about. That's an awesome thing. Before my wife, I think my longest relationship was maybe 2 years.
That's only because she felt sorry for you. She still does.
I think she does.
I think she does.
I am very lucky to have her. So. Very, very lucky. I mean, for one thing, she lets me sit here and be goofy on video games.
True.
And she's let me do this for so long. Look at all those emotes. Everybody is an awesome dude. Everybody that came is awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming over. Hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it.
Right, Dougie. I'm heading out.
Yeah, bro, dude. I'm glad you made it through the day, okay? I know I wasn't a friend.
Hopefully, catch you on. We'll do some Enshrouded tomorrow night.
Yeah, I have Enshrouded listed as my game tomorrow night.
Okay, excellent. Well, talk to you then.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Good night.
I'm a dude. Lord of Braxos is a dude. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away before the forces of entropy of the majority of it is lost to the beyond, no soul survives a journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves, each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In that treatise, I will compile what information I can on this trial. I can solve twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that it follows, an agonizing, dull, and difficult. It even has dude in it. Okay, you got me there. My name has Bust. You have acquired upgrade material. Upgrade materials. I already know this. They're making me read it again. Dog is not happy with me. He is impatient. An impatient brat right now. Really? I thought I'd have to go fight a leader or something. That's all? Really? That's it? Damn it.
On seek. Next one's mine.
like those little essence bubbles. They help me out tremendously. Come on here. Yeah. Yeah, I get a little bit of my essence back, baby. Alright. I don't know why I said it like that. Please forgive me. Alright, let's go finish this quest, and then I'm going to call it a night. I don't want to. I'd rather sit here and play this all night. Because I am kind of digging it. Seems like a... build a fucking bridge. Really? I could probably fast travel, but I'm just gonna walk like this. I know, Diana, you're being an impatient dog. Let me go finish this quest, and we'll go night. Why is that all the way out here?
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
I really hate to dip, but I need to get ready for bed for work in the morning, but I am so glad to catch you. Stay awesome, chat, and have an amazing night. You too, man. Thank you very much for stopping by, dude. I gotta get ready to go to work myself tomorrow, or for, tonight. I gotta go to sleep, so I'm just gonna finish this quest, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
Okay, clear to the zero if you're home.
And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to?
You have an arcane connection to one of the Zarbs, huh?
You're... Alright, you're not wrong. But it may be more than that. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
Sure, every day of my life.
That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Amazing, you met the only one in the world with a Zarb's twin. It could be worse, at least you found the before. If I came all the way here, found a Zerp, I'd be disappointed too. It sounds like you can really land.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Do you? It's your life, and again, what do you want? Spend some time with this art. Yeah, that's the only way. Which one should I go for, guys? I'm gonna be the good guy here. I'm gonna say this.
Are you serious?
I've heard of stranger soul twins than this. I can believe it. You'll be fine.
How could anything be worse than a Zorip?
You want to hear a story? You want to hear the story about the Ithrak? Try a dragon. That tells you.
And they live to tell the tale? Maybe I do have a chance. I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, It's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Okay. Well, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. Game. I'm going to call it tonight. It's been a fun little game. I'm not going to play this every night. I'm not going to play it till I beat it. I'm going to just play it when I can. Probably on nights when I don't have anybody to hang out with, and solo nights like Saturday or Sunday. Because I'm really enjoying this game, and I want to finish it and get all that stuff going. Thank you guys for coming by. Let's see. Who is available to raid? Who is up there to raid, guys? Who is there? All right, channel. All right, search. Who do I see? Ah, yeah. Big Dog Virus is playing some Marvel Rivals. We'll give him a raid right now. Thank you guys again very much for coming out. I will be streaming again tomorrow, starting around 6:37, streaming till about 9:30. My schedule is up in my chat. Just go to the Discord channel, and you can learn more and hang out with me some more, or just find me on Dragon's Lair. I'm there all the time. Brady, great to see you again. Even if you freaking shake your wiener all the time, I love it. I know I do. I don't know. It was awkward, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, let's go raid Big Dog, guys. Have a great night. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you. Have a great night, everybody. Love you guys.